direction that the space station is going to be coming up. And we'll track it this way, but as the space station takes a fade, he's going to rotate his wrist this way or that way because the polarization is regularly changing. So if you do it all by yourself, you're going to be very, very busy. And how much time do we have? About 2 minutes? 2.5 minutes. All right. And okay, and you're operating with squelch off?
I'm going to turn it squelch off in just a minute.
Okay, and what we'll do is you're going to be the tracker. Everyone else with a handheld, you'll find that as you move the handheld antenna left or right, this way or that way, it will make a difference as to being able to receive the International Space Station's crossband repeater. So if you have your handheld, we're going to be on 437-800. Now, as we're waiting for the station to come up, and you guys let me know, if you'll sort of stand right here, let me know and I'll hold the microphone up to the radio. And all of you with your handhelds should be able to do it. But right now, that radio should be on 437-810, and they've done it. So they've compensated for Doppler shift. Let's hear the audio without squelch. Okay, do you hear that signal? I don't either. But we'll wait about another 2 minutes and we should hear it. All right, everybody, let's hold up your handhelds if you're going to be trying. Everybody on 437, let's go to 437-810. 437-810. Our antenna holder is going to get the antenna in the proper direction. And we actually know through what we can download at Heavens Above as to exactly which direction it's going to be coming up and exactly where to point. Those stations with a home system with, let's say, a 100-watt amplifier, 150 watt, that can actually work the other many satellites up there, they're going to probably be the ones that we're going to hear the loudest. And you'll only hear them if they're good operators for about 30 seconds because they will politely turn it over to someone else. If that same operator operates the entire pass, he's going to block everybody else's signals, and he will get some pretty interesting QSL cards.
About 30 seconds till it hits the horizon. About 30 seconds till it hits the horizon.
All right, well, it's about 30. Oh, yeah, and great charts here. All right, so gentlemen, go into the mode. This is the elk antenna. There's also the arrow antenna, and both are very good for pulling out the station. So those with a home system, you're really sort of doing battle with them, and all right. You'll actually hear a decrease as the repeater is silencing the background noise. All right, we're waiting now, everybody with their handhelds. But I sure hope they turned it back after their school contact this morning. Now, how many folks have packet capabilities? Okay, a Kenwood handheld with packet. I've done several packet exchanges. You'll see their call sign, N1 ISS, or some of the N2 ISS call signs, and those are on packet. Packet is exclusively on simplex 145.825 packet. And the packet's fun to listen to, but, oh, there we go. All right, we're listening now.
We got a mountain in the way right now.
And if you want to come down this way a little bit so you're on camera as well, that's the Amateur Television Network that's watching this. And we're tuned in now, 437-810, and he's doing the wiggle, pointed in the general direction. He could be off as much as 10 degrees and still have good reception. And And if we have any one ham, okay, we're listening for that background noise to be, was that you or was that, okay, so it sounds like someone triggered the repeater. $145,825. If anybody has a handheld and you want to try your uplink on 2 meters, 2 meters is uplink is going to be 145,990 with 67 hertz. Okay, do a sky search.
Oh, it's still over there.
Boy, I sure. Oh. Okay, we're still listening. 437,810. Everybody sound off if you're getting them. Are they just coming up now? Okay. Okay, much higher in the sky. Yeah, I would now go to 145 or 437, 800 even. Yeah, 437, 800 now. See, this is the exciting part of ham radio. When you have a big group and you want to do a great demonstration, one part of that element is missing, and I think they probably did not return it back to the crossband mode after working that school this morning on the East Coast. But this is how you do it. You swing that antenna, or a handheld, you just sort of okay, did we hear something or not? Yeah, we might want to try, some of you with a handheld go to 145,825. See if you hear packet, 145,825.
I can do that here too.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, there's the packet. Take a listen to this, 145,825. I don't want to lose it. Okay, that was packet. And this is in the APRS mode. Okay. And maybe a little higher on the antenna. There you go, that was a complete packet. Oh, good, thank you very much. So at least we heard the International Space Station. Say again?
Go back to 437.
Yeah, go back to 437. Okay. Probably want to do about 795, but if we don't hear it now, I doubt that they're going to be there. Not a thing. All right. All right, well, we gave it a good try, but the space station was not cooperating today. However, usually a day later, they'll realize they forgot to put it back in the crossband mode, and you may hear them tomorrow, and I will tomorrow morning announce when we have some passes. And tomorrow evening, we're going to actually be able to see the space station that's going to pass over. It'll be in the sunlight, and it'll be dark enough here that they'll stand right out. So the fact we don't hear them now, I just don't think that they...
But we are hearing packets.
Yeah, we are hearing the packets, so at least we got the space station. All right, guys, you did a great job. Give them a big hand. Anybody get... Yes, sir. You know, folks have tried the circular polarization on reception when the repeater is turned on. And again, I apologize that we didn't have the repeater up. When the repeater is on the space station, it is so strong, when it gets more than 10 degrees above the horizon, you'll be able to hear it well. Just like the packet radio, that packet burst was at 1 watt of power, and it filled up all LCDs on the screen. So the packet again is on 145.825. Yes, sir, real loud, and then I'll use a relay. It's ARISS. They work closely with AMSAT. It's Amateur Radio International Space Station, and your contact is Rosalie, R-O-S-A-L-I-E. She supports these demos as well as the schools. And I had asked her, I said, be sure that they switch back, and they go, well, sometimes they get busy and they leave it on the school channel. So that's obviously what happened here. So this is just one more tool that we have, and we hope that you'll support, of being able to bring ham radio into the classroom. And with a scheduled contact, they never miss a scheduled one. But for just having the ISS up in the repeat mode, sometimes they do, and other times on spacewalks it goes down. And sometimes you know about it ahead of time. So all forms of ham radio are fun, but this is one that gets the kids' attention, and that is the International Space Station. So tomorrow, late afternoon, we can yell at them as we see them going overhead saying, turn on the repeater. But again, it's not like you and someone can hook up, both in view of the satellite, and have a 1 or 2 minute conversation. Everybody, hundreds of hams are all trying. So you hear a station, you make a quick contact, 73, and then move on and let others work it.
Whiskey Bravo 6, November Oscar Alpha Delta Mike 13.
Number 7, Juliet, India, CN 84.
There you go. That's what a normal contact. Give your grid square, gave my call sign in grid square, and
Whiskey Bravo 6, November Oscar Alpha Delta Mike 13.
did you hear that ker-chunk? That means it's the repeater.
6, November Oscar Alpha Delta Mike 13.
Number 7, Juliet, India, CN 84. November 7, Juliet, India, CN 84. Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa, Charlie, November 89. Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa, QSL, CN 84. Alpha 7, Oscar, Charlie, 2.
That was it, about a 15 to 20 second conversation. So it's just one sort of a fun way to say, wow, I banged a signal through a repeater 500 miles away, traveling thousands of miles an hour. Ham radio, only hams will come out in the middle of a hot, windy day to hear this. So I salute you all. This concludes. Those that would like to see again the downloads from the site Heavens-Above, great information there, and it's all free. So, I'm sorry we couldn't say hi to the space station. Yes, sir?
I just checked the APRS app, and the ISS was able to pick up my beacon as it passed over.
Oh, so we have another opportunity, huh?
No. I was just saying that the ISS heard my packet from my HD.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I confirmed it on the APRS app.
Okay, So if you're into packet radio, I put it into the APRS mode, and while they don't give their location traveling so fast, it is sort of fun to see their call sign. Yes, sir.
Gordo, they're going to have 6 more passes today before midnight local.
Okay, 6 more passes. Are you saying when are they, or they are going to? Okay, 6 passes? Wow, okay. They probably won't be well overhead like this one. Oh, there you go. Okay, so keep your radios on 437, 800, or 805, and we hope all of you will hear some of the fun that happens on the International Space Station, where people make contact.
TN84, Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa, Charlie November 89. Victor Echo 7, Victor Papa, QSL, TN84.
And again, once you make that contact, let someone else make it as well. All right, come on up here. Yes, sir.
Did you talk about how far away you can hear? What's the farthest contact you've heard?
Well, they say the furthest contact, you both have to have visual of the space station, was someone in the Colorado area reaching the East Coast. But boy, it's got to be just the right for both of you to be able to see it up 500 miles.
I've been chasing it for about a year on my Yaesu with my signal stick, and I use the grid maps that they that they gave away. It's kind of a game we play, so I'll shout out the grid numbers to my partner. She'll write them down. From here, I've heard Oregon, I've heard Georgia, I've heard Tennessee, and I've heard Mexico City.
Wow, so there's a testimonial. Well, good. All right, well, let us know in the middle of the night if you spot another opening.
I'll go ahead and
All right, everyone, we're going to let you get ready. Our return here will be in about 45 minutes for our campfire. Thank you all. I apologize that they weren't on the air, but at least you heard the next best thing, and that's the packet. 73 all, and we'll see you back here at quarter to whatever for the campfire.
Hey, thank you.